Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you're right. We're back in Butterfly Valley again, and we're going to be finishing off this large multi-species habitat. So we've got 4 different species in here, and not a lot left to do. The habitat is a pretty simple habitat, let's be honest. I want to just decorate around the outside with stones like I've just started here. We're going to put a little shelter on our viewing platform here, and just decorate that. I'll probably have some stuff climbing up that, maybe a tree here as well. Other than that, this is a very simple enclosure. I'll probably get some benches scattered around the outside, and obviously depending on what I end up doing on the outside of this, then yeah, that may, well, this path may change a certain amount, but don't know, we'll see. And then we'll crack on with our next habitat, and I'm not sure where that's going to go. I know what it's going to be. I might do it in this area here if I can figure out how to link these paths in the right way. Yeah, I think this is a good spot, so I'll probably go in here. I'm not going to tell you what that is yet though. I don't want to spoil the surprise. Right, so I'm going to build a pretty basic structure over here. Let's find a nice type of roof. I quite like this. Let's have a look at how this is going to fit over here. Hang on, let's see if I can get this lined up. Okay, that's fine. So it makes sense if it hangs over the edge a little bit, provide people with a good bit of shelter. And then I think I'm going to have to be. Ooh, how wide? Do you know what? I don't think. Actually, let's see. It doesn't hang over far there. What do we think? Let's get the middle pieces in, and then I'll decide if that is big enough. Yeah, I think that's big enough. I need to just maneuver a little bit, but yeah, that's good. So this is clay. I need to go into here and get a ridge there. Right, so let's just get this lined up properly. So it needs to come forwards a little bit, I would say. Try and get the overhang the same front and back, and then yeah, not a lot of overhang on the sides. I could make it wider, couldn't I? Let's make it one wider, I think. Let's make sure they're well covered. Cool. Let's just bring that to there, and then we'll duplicate that into there. What do we think? Yeah, that's better, isn't it? Yeah, that makes sense. Good. Right, so then I need to get some legs on it. So let's let's find some beams. You know, I might go stone. What have we got? Some big stone beams here. They look kind of cool. What do we think? Let's see. Let's bring this across. Ah, okay. So that didn't line up at all, did it? I guess I didn't have any sort of snapping on. Let's see if this works. I'm dragging it over here or not, or if it's going to be completely out of whack. Only a little bit. Okay, so we have a very, very basic looking thingy. Just wondering if it does need them in the middle as well. It's quite a big expanse, but No, it looks sturdy enough, I think. I think what I might also try, let's try and actually no, I suppose it's going to go Arctic, but actually I guess there might be some good African looking stuff. See, that looks cool. I don't know what I want to do with that, but it does look cool, doesn't it? I mean, that could even just go down here as like a bit of modern art. Stuff like that doesn't necessarily need to accomplish anything, really. That's kind of like that as well. I don't know what for, but it looks pretty funky, doesn't it? Yeah, okay. So I'm just randomly looking for stuff, really. I know what I was looking for was whether there's. Let's get snapping on. See, I quite like. Let's just see. No, that doesn't do anything. Just wondering, actually, I might be able to just. I wonder if I could just create like an extra little bit over the pathway here at the front. And then actually maybe if I bring these over so it looks like they're posts for that. Yeah, like just a little extra bit of canopy at the front on the steps there as well. Quite like that. And what was I looking for? I don't know. Is there yeah, we've got these sort of flag type pieces as well, which are pretty cool, but I think they're probably they're too big to do anything with, really. I don't know. I mean, that's not terrible, actually. There's kind of flags hanging on there. Yeah, I don't mind that, actually. I don't think it obscures the people's view, does it? Not really. No, that's cool. Just trying to theme it up a little bit, you know. See, these are cool as well. I could have some of these hanging up on the inside. Just theming it again. Is there any room outside maybe for one or two of these hanging? Yeah, well, look at that. We can get a couple hanging out on the fence here. Oh, that's not. Okay. I think that one's just needs to come out a little bit there. Okay. Something a bit different, isn't it? I'll just budge that one along a little bit. Doesn't, you know, not always going for symmetry. I mean, it kind of is, but not really. So yeah, pretty happy with that. Do you know what, I might just come in here. I might just feel like this looks like it kind of needs a couple of extra legs, you know. Oops. Yeah, that's better, isn't it? Cool. And then I guess we should get a benches on here. Is there an African bench? Yeah. Okay, let's get a couple of benches on there. And a bin. If I can squeeze a bin in. Let's squeeze a bin over there. Give people a couple of seating options as well. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. So what sort of tree am I going to put in here? One of the good old English trees again, I reckon. Oh, a common yew tree. Wow, that's huge. Is there a... Oh, we got common ash. See, that doesn't quite work, but a nice ash tree in there. Is that the smallest one? Oh no, that's the smallest one. Let's see, how does that look? Yeah, I don't mind that. Nice. Just enough theming that it looks good. Right, and then around the base, I was just going to do a load of this as well. Don't need to completely cover the area, but I think certainly around the edge, I think it does look nice. So I've already been thinking about my next zoo. I don't know how long I'll continue this zoo for. Now, one of the problems that I have is that my computer is not a top-notch brand new computer. So it does struggle eventually when these zoos start to get quite big. So yeah, I don't know how long I can continue this zoo for, but the problem is my next zoo that I want to do is going to be on a scale that I've never done before, as in big is my plan. So we'll have to see how that goes. I want to do something, the next zoo, I want to do big scaled enclosures. I've got this image of like a big sort of valley with waterfalls and lots of hills. So there'll be a lot of areas where there's not habitats, and there's just a whole load of nature and trees. That's not quite working there, is it? It's too sloped. Yeah, so lots of trees, lots of water, lots of lakes and things. But also, I want to really go big on buildings as well. I've not cracked buildings yet in this game, and it's something that I want to work on. I want to really be creative with buildings and make them big and impressive, and use parts in ways that I've never tried before, and really try and do some big impressive stuff. And it could end in utter disaster, as a lot of my projects do. But until you try, you don't know, do you? But yeah, I just want to do something on a big scale that I've not done before, basically. And then another project that I've got in mind is something completely opposite, which is a really small zoo where every inch of space is important and needs something in it, and you kind of have to squeeze your exhibits in, or your habitats, and actually doing a zoo like that, but making it kind of realistic, having backstage areas and lots of little realistic touches to it. So yeah, we'll see. I'll obviously I'm going to keep going with this zoo for now, because I'm enjoying it and it's turning out really nice. So I'm very happy with it. I'll tell you what I haven't put in here yet, which is enrichment. I did the food, didn't I? So let's just do some enrichment. I've got to remember what I've put in here now. Let's go down the list. What did we put in here? Shout if you see something. The ostrich was one of them. I had a gazelle, but not that one. I had the gemsbok, and I had a no. What was it? An oopie? How do you spell oopie? Hang on. An oryx, not an oopie. I don't know why I said an oopie. I might have just made up an animal there. An oryx and a gazelle. There we go. Fantastic. So we got the forage box. Definitely room for one or at least one, if not two, possibly. Let's see if we can get a forage box over this end as well, because these things are cool. Excellent. There we go. Right, and then we want to get some grab balls. So with things like this, you can have multiples of them scattered all around the habitat. Can't have too many of things like that, really. And then we'll do the same with some of the other feeders as well. Couple of them. Right, now these ones are good where people are going to be gathered, so somewhere like this would be really good for that, and probably somewhere over here. You seem to get a lot of people gathering over here, although they've already got a big feeder in the corner there, so maybe go over here, either side of the viewing platform. Let's do that. Let's get a couple of these dotted around. There we go, one over here. Let's get a melon feeder in. Lovely. There we go. A few of those. Let's get some toys in. Oh, a rubber duck in the water, obviously. A rubbing pillar. Let's get a rubbing pillar right on there. Maybe one up here. Scarecrow feeder. I've never really used these before, but sure, why not? Let's just get one of those. Not terribly keen on them. Another feeder. Let's get one of those there. And let's get one over here. Let's get some more toys. Everyone likes toys. There's quite a few of these balls, slightly different each time, so let's just make sure they've got plenty of entertainment. One more of these over here somewhere. There's another feeder, little barrel feeder. Let's get a couple of them because they're pretty popular. And a couple of sprinklers as well. These always go down well. One there, and maybe one right over this side somewhere as well. There we go. That is a lot of enrichment in there for them now as well. And hopefully everything's usable, and it will encourage the animals, to come into all the different areas as well, which is pretty cool. So there we go. That is our little African themed habitat. I'm pretty happy with that. That's good. Very simple habitat, but I think it works. I think it looks good having all the different animals roaming around like that as well. So yeah, very happy with that. So let's move on, shall we? So the animal that I'm going to do next is this one, the giant otter, because I love these guys and you can have a lot of fun with their habitats. So what I've got a pathway here and a pathway here. So I want them linked, and then I guess the habitat will go down here somehow. Now what I'm thinking, because I've got this building here, so I might as well make use of that. If I can have their lake here, and then I want to do like a little waterfall, and maybe make it look like it's starting coming out of the back of the building, you know, like an artificial waterfall would look pretty cool, I think. Let's give it a go. Let's up the intensity a bit. So let's have a go at their water. So the water will go right up against that pathway. I think that works. Something like that. So they don't need a huge amount. That should be plenty for them to splash around in. And we'll get water in there like that. Excellent. There we go. Good, good. Then I think we need to get the pathway looked at. So the pathway needs to stay small. Whoops. Let's get that length down. We've got some nice little steps going upwards there. Then it can let's keep it raised above the ground actually, and then I'll decorate it with rocks. Actually, do you know what? This is good. Let's continue it as a slope. A little bit like that. No, actually that does not look good. I like the steps. I think steps work better. Obviously not like that though, that's crazy. No, let's keep the steps. Now how high does it need to go? See, that the problem is that's fine actually. I can make that work. Let's do that and then let's flatten it. Because what I'm thinking is I can actually make the habitat bigger and have the habitat going underneath here as well. So they've got a whole area underneath. And then bring this back down here to hopefully blend back in there. And obviously I should have been putting railings on all of this. Like so. And let's extend. So let's get rid of the water in there, and then let's just extend this underneath here. We'll create a little stream, and then that stream can open up again on this side into another pool area. So we'll give the otters a nice big habitat. Look at that, people are already using our little pathway, that's good. Right, so let's get the water back in here. Beautiful, look at that. Nice. And hopefully I can kind of leave a gap so that the staff can get through as well. So, okay, let's have a look at the barrier. So barrier doesn't need to be big. I can do a small barrier like this. And we will do null fencing. And I'm gonna pretty much just use this on this side. I'll use this pathway as the barrier. I might have to do something around this side so that they can't escape, but for now I'll kind of put it through the flowers here and then through the back of the building, and then I'll have to do a bit of fencing I think over here somewhere. Although, I'll tell you what I could do actually. I could do another pathway along here, couldn't I? That could work quite nicely. I could just branch this off. And again, just use this as the edge, whoops, of the habitat. And then, let's see if I can, no, okay, hang on. Let's really annoying when it does that. Right, let's angle snap this one. And hopefully I can link them together without it looking too bad. Let's see. Yeah, that looks alright. It's a little bit of a bump there, but I don't mind that. That's alright. Cool. And then I can fill in this bit here with a load of rocks to make sure that they can't get out there. So yeah, if I just let's just maneuver these. There we go. Let's just make sure they're all out here, and then you've got your barrier done already, haven't you? Basically. Great. Right, let's get some animals. So I'll probably get a decent number. I'll probably get 8. I like to get them in sort of pairs, or you know, equal numbers of males and females. It's not necessarily how they would be in the wild, but it works for the game. So let's go with it. There we go. So let's get them in, and then we can see where they can escape, if at all. Let's just rename this. Whoops, got caps lock on there. That's not good. Let's try that again. Let's just change all the maintenance, and as soon as the animals are in, let's just speed this up a bit. Then I will increase their food as well. Here they come. And there they go, off on their adventures. Right, let's have a look at their area. Okay, so they can get in and out of the water plenty. They can escape over this barrier, can they? Surely not. A jumpable escape route, really? It reckons they can get out. Okay, that's interesting. Well, I might not do anything about that anyway. A walkable escape route. Oh, it says they can get up on the bridge. Really? Do you know what? I don't think they're going to. I think it's going to be fine. See, look, they're checking out the wildlife there. That's good. I mean, obviously, I need to do something here because they're they are going to just be able to walk away. So I will do something in here. There is some various bits of fencing, isn't there? What am I in? I'm in the wrong thing completely. Where are we? Hang on, I'm lost. Centerpieces, no, lights, signs, props, fences. Here we go. Yeah, let's have a look at all of this. So we've got stuff like that. We've got sort of more functional stuff, but otters would just go straight through that. That's a possibility, although it's not perfect. Some new world fencing maybe might be the answer. Not entirely sure this is going to work, but hey, it will look good. I hope. Right, where am I aiming for? I'm trying to get over to that the building, aren't I? That's fine. I'll do that. I can sort of hide this corner. Tell you what, that was hovering, wasn't it? So I actually need to kind of bring that down. I think it was kind of hovering. Yeah, there we go. Let's see if that makes any difference at all. Oh, it does. Look at that. That's good. I think that corner there is just because I need to extend the barrier, but that has helped that edge at least, hasn't it? Let's just... Yeah, so I just need to move this. That's fine. I can just stretch that over to there. But yeah, it does. It says that they can get out, but I wonder if I move it right onto the border. I don't know if that helps. Let's have a look. Yeah, I think it helped a little bit, although now it says they can, yeah, no, they can still jump. Do you know what? It's fine. I don't mind. This is great though. Look at all these people gathering up on here to look at the altars. That's fantastic. Cool. Okay, so good start. So I'm going to create a waterfall over the back here somewhere, and they'll have some sort of house that they can get into, maybe over here, and then the rest is just going to be decorated basically. So yeah, excellent. Good start though. Good start. So that's going to be it for this episode. I am going to record another one straight away, so hopefully I'll be able to continue with my output of a video every day, I hope, because I've just about managed that for the last week and it's done really well. I felt really good about doing it, and you guys have been enjoying the episodes as well, so that is all good. So we'll continue that as much as we can. But yeah, let's leave it there for now. If you've got anything you want to say, please do leave comments down below. Hit the like button if you've enjoyed the episode, and obviously subscribe to my channel would be fantastic. If you like what I do and want to hang around, that would be fantastic. So there we go. So thank you so much. I do hope you've had fun, and please do join me in the next episode. Until then, do take care of yourselves. I'll see you soon.